Hello and welcome back to my Astro Imaging Journey channel. Quick disclaimer, this was recorded actually back when I was having some mic issues, so I'm going to do my best to voice over this, so apologies for that, and let's get to it. Alright, so as you can see here, we've got the previous attempt at this target. There's a serious gradient going from the right side to the left side. Can't remember what caused that gradient, whether it was bad data, just don't remember, just bad processing or pre-processing rather. And I believe also this was done before. It was done before I redid my number of images standard. So to that end, we're going to try to improve this and see if we can get rid of that gradient in our pre-processing and then hopefully post-process it a little bit better. And we're going to use some of the new algorithms and various things as well. So let's get to this. Alright, so the first thing I did was close out the original image, and then I went into image calibration, add in all my files. And set my output directory to calibrated and double check all of my master files. And as you can see, it already started calibrating the images. So let's come back when this is completed. Alright, that has completed. So just double checking that all my frames succeeded. And a standard error that I corrected later on. So then I went into the calibrated folder, opened up all of those, set the new output directory, use the master dark, and then we have to go through and find a couple of hot pixels and basically play with our sliders to eliminate what are more than likely defective hot pixels. So just bear with me well, I'm bearing with you guys too. Alright, so hopefully that's a good one. As you can see, I'm just playing with the sliders just a little bit. That should be good enough to remove those hot pixels from from all the images. So let's let this cosmetic correction finish up and we'll be back. Alright, that completed. So next thing that I did was debair those corrected files. So as always, we go into our cosmetically corrected directory, or the CC directory, open up those files, and everything should be default the way I created the process icon, so I didn't make any other changes. So let's let these finish up and then we'll be back. Alright, that is completed. So just verifying that they all succeeded again. And now I move on to the subframe selector process as opposed to the script. Open up those debaired files. Make sure we're setting to measure, and everything else should be set by the process icon. So we apply global and we will be back when this completes. Alright, that should be, and there it was done. So next thing I did was find what the subframe selector process thought was the best frame. Send it over to workspace 2 and take a look. And as you can see, the gradient is visible in that particular image. And I think that's where I messed up, is I did not blink my files good enough. Maybe I had some moon glow or something in some of these frames. So in this particular case, I moved on to the next best image according to the subframe selector process, and as you saw there, that one definitely looked a lot better. So, well, at least there wasn't any gradient. So I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the pre-processing for the purpose of this Redux video. Instead, I'm just going to cut to the chase and I'm going to move on to the end. I got to go find that file, so bear with me for a couple seconds here. And let's see what the end result would be. The rest of this is the same as all my other pre-processing videos recently, so yeah, let's see if we did improve that any. Alright, so as you can see here, I'm finishing up the Canon debanding process, or excuse me, script, and let's see if the end result was any better using that different reference frame. And that looks much better. So, the lesson here I learned is not only do I have to look at the where the target is in the reference frame, or what the subframe selector figures is the best frame, but also, do I have any gradients? Do I have any anomalies that I need to be looking at as well? So well, that was definitely a lesson learned. So all I'm doing here was just a real quick, I'm not sure what I was doing here. Oh yeah, I was going to do a quick ABE on this just to see. And did I select subtraction? Anyways, let's just see what that does real quick here too. But I think the raw data is definitely looking a lot better, and that gradient is not as prevalent. So, would not think that using the gradient as the subframe or the reference frame would have caused that much of an issue, but I guess there's a lot on the back end that I'm just not aware of. But that definitely looks a lot better. No gradient. Definitely going to have some detail once I get that extracted a little bit better with some DBE. So yeah, I think that concludes this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please stick around for the outro. Thanks for watching. As always, clear skies. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching yet another episode from the Astro Imaging Journey channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video that I have posted prior to this one. Down in the lower right, we have what YouTube thinks you will enjoy. Below is a subscription link. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you so choose, ring that bell if you want to get notified of something new, and as always, thank you, clear skies. Remember to